Yo, what's happening? Y'all get on in this room. What's going on with y'all? On this lovely late night, it's almost 11 o'clock here in LA. What's up, Shelly? What's going on, 90s baby? Ms. Saji Queen, what's going on with y'all? I'm good. What's up, Sexy Eyes? Black King, how y'all live, man? Just checking in with the late night fam. Shout out to Port Arthur, Texas. What's up, Pasika? What's going on over there in Australia? Over there in the Down Under. What's up, Miss Bossy? What's up, Miss and 3131? Oh, Lord, that post I put up about Rolly. Did y'all see my post? Rolly's ass up here in a big gold-ass samurai outfit. Did y'all see the post of Roland? This nigga just be doing the most. Lord. This nigga dressed like he about to go to the Lady of Soul Awards. That big gold outfit on. But that nigga just be doing the damn most. Lord, that nigga look like a big fat Oscar award. But anywho, so you got Hidden Colors 5, you just ordered it? Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, out here in the valley, there was a shooting out here. This dude, I know some minute details about it. But from what I understand, some SA shot up his family. Then he shot some random person on a bus. Anybody out here? Do y'all know any more details about it? Yeah, there was a shooting out here. You're excited? She is BB. Yeah, I'm very excited about next week too. Why do I hate on half ADOS? Good question. Bussy brother. Now, we know it's you, Bussy brother. You pretty much, you have a certain MO, all right? What's up, Zeke? Bussy brother, that's clearly you. So we won't even waste time. That's clearly you. Yeah, but the shooting, again, from what I understand, the shooting was out here in Canoga Park. He killed his girl at a NoHo gas station. Shout out to NYC. Yeah, I hope y'all, my NY people, I hope you got your tickets. There's going to be 2 showings in New York next Friday. So you guys going to get a real good screening. You're going to get a weekend screening. So you guys, it's going to be 2 screenings at the SVA Theater. Y'all better get y'all tickets because that's a big theater and it's packed. The tickets have already, the first showing has almost sold out. So y'all better get y'all tickets for that first 7 o'clock showing now. Huh? Come up for what? What are you saying? Come upstairs for what? For you? I'm on live. Come down here. But, what was I saying? That threw me off. So you got your tickets for NYC. Lexi, come down here. Yeah, no bootlegging. Let's not do the bootlegging thing. We got to learn how to do legitimate business. Yeah, we got to get that bootleg mentality out the game, but we want to do that to each other, you know. So you're trying to get me in the bedroom. Is that what you're trying to do, Pina? Are you trying to get me in a vulnerable position and take advantages and take liberties? Is that what you're trying to do? For the boys sleep? Yeah. Houston showing. Yeah, I hope y'all got your tickets for Houston. Hope y'all got your tickets for Houston. So she trying to make another kid. Yeah.
Hell no, what the fuck you know?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Please. Yes, she is lovely. She is lovely. But I hope y'all checked out my last broadcast. I was talking about the spirit of our icons, and I was talking about a whole bunch of different stuff, talking about how we should reject mistreatment. I talked about how we went to Sylvia Soul Food. You were with me when we were at Sylvia Soul Food in New York, right?
Yes.
Okay, because I talked about that yesterday when they gave us that shitty ass service.
Oh, so bad.
Yeah. Did you like the food there?
Yeah, the food was good.
Yeah, the food was good.
The food was bomb.
The food was good.
Especially the fried chicken.
Yeah, the food was good. But yeah, the service, I didn't respect the service because they were real half-assed and janky with us. And the minute some white people came in, all of a sudden, they just rolled out the damn red carpet. I'm like, come on. Yeah. But I'm very excited about next week. It's just going to be popping. I can't wait till y'all see the film. Cannot wait till y'all see the film. And I can't wait to go over to the UK. Lexi is going to the UK with me. She's never been to London before, so we're going to be in London. All my London folks, holla at me. I want to hit up all those Caribbean spots. That's what I like to eat when I go to London. I like to go to those Caribbean spots. And I don't know if I'm going to probably get a haircut. Oh, man.
You're not going to get a haircut.
I'm gonna get it cut before. Yo, yeah, I gotta.
You can get everything from me and you won't need it there.
Yeah, yeah. I might have to get my hair cut. So I gotta get my. I hate walking around with a non-fresh cut. I hate going places without a non-fresh cut. So I should be good while I'm in London, but I'm gonna start getting a little crunchy around when I get to Athens, Greece. I'm gonna be in Athens, Greece. And Mykonos. We're going to Greece and Mykonos too.
You mean Athens and Mykonos?
Oh yeah, because you talking and you got me fucked up. You got me saying wrong shit. We're gonna be in Athens and Mykonos, and I don't know about going to a Greek barbershop. I know when I went to France, well, my hair was fucked up. Years ago, I went to Saint-Tropez, Paris. I remember going to Saint-Tropez and I would try to go to the barbershops, and they're like, no, we can't really do anything. There's an African who comes in once a week who can cut your hair. Yeah. So, I don't know. I know. The motherfuckers' heads was crunchy out there. Let me tell you, last time, and I like France, shout out to France, but shit, them brothers out there, they cut their hair with butter knives. Yeah, I like to stay groomed, Nia. I like to be groomed. I don't like, if I'm presenting myself or just traveling, I like to be groomed. I don't like to be crunchy. I like to be groomed. Yeah, when I was on Rock Newman, shout out to my brother Rock Newman, by the way. I love Rock Newman. And when I went to his show, before I went to this dude, his brother, there was only one barbershop open late. I had to go get a haircut late because I had to do the show the next morning. And it was a cat over there in D.C. It was a shop open at like 9. And a brother from Ghana cut my hair. That nigga fucked me up. Nigga, my line was all the way crooked. I'm like, man, there's no damn way this nigga got his license fucking somebody's head up like this. No, this nigga, his homeboy gave him a job so he can get a green card or something. There's no way that nigga had a license. Zero, the way he did my hair. And that's why y'all better be on the game. Y'all stop hiring your cousins and all these janky. I wish I remember the name of the shop. I would have gave them a fucked up Yelp review. Yeah, in D.C. Yes, in D.C. I got one of the worst haircuts in D.C. I can name the places where I got the worst cuts. D.C., I got a real bad cut in Hawaii one time. Some old nigga cut my hair, and this nigga had some rusty clippers, and he was digging into my scalp with these rusty ass clippers. I'm like, God damn, my scalp started bleeding. I'm like, nigga, you giving me a fucking lobotomy, my nigga. Chill. It was an old nigga. I'm like, whose uncle is this? It was like somebody's uncle who was working at the shop. I'm like, damn, bro. You know, just like the movie Friday, they got that one old nigga at the shop. That was him. I got that one old nigga. And they always blaming other things for the fucked up haircut. What you did? Did you wash your hair before you came in here? You washed it, right? No, you can't wash your hair now, because you wash it, the clippers slip on fast. You can't wash your hair before you come in here. I said, bro, I didn't wash my hair. See, you're sweating. I know there's humidity out here in Hawaii. That's what it is. I can't get the clippers to go down because all this humidity out here. That's what it is. And you're using all types of oils. You using coconut oil in there? It looked like coconut oil in there. That's why it's slipping. Dude, you nigga blamed everything for fucking my head up. Damn. And then the last one, the other worst one was last time I went to the UK. When I went up there to Birmingham, they took me to this dude. I said, hey, man, just a little bit. Don't cut it too low. Don't do this. Don't do that. And all that nigga did was clink, zan. That nigga cut all my shit off. Nigga, that nigga just cut all my hair off, nigga. I was walking around this bitch like I had leukemia. That nigga had patches. I was jankied up. I was jankied up, man. So that's the thing. When you travel, you know, that's some of the things you gotta unfortunately deal with. Especially when you travel internationally. Have I went to any places internationally and got some good cuts, you know?
Yeah, Tanzania.
Tanzania, yeah. When I went to Africa, this brother it was like a shack. Yeah.
Oh.
What you looking for, dear? What are you looking for, sweetie? What are you looking for? What are you looking for, dear?
Talk to this one.
Yeah, I got a good cut in Tanzania. The brother did a good job. And some of those niggas, some of them, they just didn't know how to cut. That's what it is. I think Blueface is the new Tupac. Oh, Lord, everybody's clowning Blueface. I saw when he was on the Breakfast Club, and he was like talking about how lyrical he is. And Charlamagne, he like, man, you're not a lyrical dude. You make good songs, which is true. And they had that freestyle thing. Was it the XXL freestyle something? First of all, that Meg the Stallion, she can spit. I got to give her props. That sister can spit. She is thorough. And the baby, he's real thorough. He's one of the young thorough niggas out. I like that dude. He can spit. The baby can spit. And but Blueface, Lord, god damn. The thing is, look, and I've said this before, Blueface, he's not lyrical at all. Not only is he not lyrical, it's not just that he's not lyrical, he's bad. He's not a good rapper, he's a bad rapper. He's a horrible rapper. That's the thing. It's one thing just not being a hell of a lyrical person. Just like you got some people who are not lyrical, but they're not bad. You know? There are people who are not hella lyrical, but they're not bad. He's bad. He raps bad. But the thing is about him, he makes good songs, and he makes catchy songs, and he's charismatic. He has a charismatic personality, and that's the thing that gets him over. You understand? And that's something that they should play up on. I mean, yeah, they do be rapping all off beat and all that. So the thing is, what his management and all those guys should stop doing, stop trying to, pretend that this dude is some kind of lyrical cat. No, this is how they need to manage this guy, because what happens is when it's the elephant in the room. He's whack. He's a whack rapper, and that's the elephant in the room. But he's a likable dude. Mm-hmm. That's that, and what's happening? The fact that he ain't owning up to being whack, that's making him not likable. So that's going to fuck his career up. So what they need to do, what they should do with this guy, the logical thing is, don't have him running around here talking about how lyrical he is, and it's like, nigga, really? Because now you starting to sound like you bullshitting people. That offends people. What you do is say, hey. And Blueface and Whack 100, if y'all listening, this is what you do. Teach my man when he does interviews. Just say, hey, look, yeah, man, I'm not a Kendrick. I'm not a J. Cole. I'm not an extra intricate lyrical guy. But, I'm a fun guy. And my thing is I want people to have fun with my music. So I really make my music to have a fun vibe. And if he says it like that, okay, we got it. So he's not fronting. He's not pretending that he's got some secret lyrical ammunition hiding somewhere. No, own up to it. I ain't no spitter. There's a lot of cats out there who can freestyle and all that, but I'm a party guy, man. That's my game. That's my thing. You dig? And that's how you do it. If you do that, people will rock with you. Just dude, I'm the fun dude. I'm a fun dude. I make fun records. Because I don't want my man to be ridiculed. Because he's a personable guy. He has a lot of charisma. You dig? And that's how you got to play it.
But people don't like him no more because he disrespected his mom and sister and kicked them out. And then
yeah.
he caused his girlfriend's thoughts and the way he acted not cute, actually.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff that's going on with his mom and girlfriend and all that type of shit, they got to... Yeah, they're going to have to put the brakes on that because that's giving people reason not to like him, and his personality, that's his strong point right there. Let's be clear. Y'all don't want to fuck the dude's career up. He needs to be sat down and really laced with some game. I'm talking about Blueface because now he's making little corny moves that's fucking up his personality, and that's his only strong point. He can't depend on lyrics. Once people just don't like him as a person, he's done. He's done. And stuff like that where he's disrespecting his mom. Niggas, y'all can't co-sign that type of shit. Y'all got to sit that nigga down and really G-check him on that. Yeah? So what about Nicole Murphy and Lela? Yeah, I heard about that. Lela Rochon. People are kind of taking digs at Lela Rochon. They're talking about, well, she let herself go, and I've seen stuff like that. They shouldn't do that to the woman. I mean, damn. And Lisa Ray came out and said, yeah, Nicole Murphy was messing around with my nigga. I'm like, God damn. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. That's woman business. So, shout out to Antoine Fuqua. I hope they work all that out. Yeah, I saw what T.I. and Nelly was trying to, they were kind of G-checking Bow Wow. Yeah, we're doing Ism Radio next Tuesday. We're going to be doing Ism Radio next Tuesday. But yeah, Blueface, man, he just got to get that image thing right. He got to get it right. He has to know how to conduct himself in interviews, because the whole trolling thing, that's that Tekashi thing. A lot of cats, they basically trolled their way in the industry. And, that's just going to backfire after a while. You better have something that's going to hold the people and not just your next stunt. You can't make yourself a spectacle if you want to last a while. You'll be hot for a minute if you're a spectacle, but then you'll fall off. You don't want to do that. You there? You're talking about Epstein almost died. Yeah, I heard about that. Chief Keef on his 10 baby mom, Lord. What has Chief Keef put out a record lately? And By the way, I hope you guys got your tickets, and I hope you guys got your pre-order for HC5. Hope you guys got that. Yeah. Rihanna likes slave play. Lord, don't worry about that slave play stuff. We coming with the heat next week. We're coming with the heat next week. No, I'm not going to be at the Atlanta showing. No. I am not going to be at the Atlanta showing. But I will be going to Boston. I'll be in Boston on the 23rd of August. We're going to be doing another screening in Boston, and we're going to be doing a Q&A. So I'll be out there in Boston in about 3 or 4 weeks. Yeah, I saw that with Monique talking about Steve Harvey and all that. And Steve, because he had Monique on his show, there was some stuff Steve was saying that he had edited out of the show, but some of that stuff was getting back to the white people who run everything up there, and that's really one of the reasons why Steve lost both of his shows. So you got to be very careful, with that. And I don't want that to happen. Steve has done some questionable stuff, but I wouldn't want the dude to lose his show. That's why when you talk about certain issues, you got to be very careful. You don't want to be a coon, but you don't want to let somebody else throw an anchor at you and you sink yourself too. You dig? And that whole thing with him and Monique, that really should have been something they chopped it up privately about. I don't know what Monique wanted him to do. You understand? I don't know what she wanted him to do. I mean, she wanted folks to come to her rescue. What I don't really know what she wanted certain guys like that to do exactly, because there's not really anything they can do unless they control whatever they got popping. Yeah. So, say Steve doing infomercials now. Yeah, Steve, he made a misstep with that whole thing showing up there with Trump. People don't know what that was about. So you'll be in St. Louis next May? Okay. But for all my LA people, the showing for HC5 is next Wednesday. And there's a second showing at 10 o'clock. There's a second showing at 10 o'clock. What's up, Kelly? Would you meet with Trump? No, unless he's talking about doing something specifically for black people. And y'all see this thing that he's doing with A$AP Rocky, this whole Trump was tweeting about A$AP Rocky and what's going on over there in Sweden. And Trump said something to the effect of, this is something about the African American community. This is the African American community don't like it or something like that. We're like, wait a minute now, don't speak for us. And let me tell you why Trump is doing that. Some people are like, well, Trump is just trying to get black votes. No, he's not. No, he's not. Trump is not trying to get black votes. He don't need black votes. Trump is going to win because of the white supremacist vote. There's millions upon millions of white supremacists who support Trump. Trump is playing chess. Let me tell y'all why he's doing all this stuff for A$AP Rocky. It's not to help black people. A$AP Rocky, they know that man has dual allegiances to different countries. Trump is connected with Turning Points USA. I want y'all to follow what I'm saying. I tweeted about this earlier. Turning Points USA, that's Charlie Kirk and Candace Owens and all those people. And also, let me back up a little bit. Him putting on a cape for A$AP Rocky, that's giving the impression that he's not really racist. Hey, I'm not really racist, as like the Democrats are saying, look, I'm standing up for A$AP Rocky. So I'm not really a racist. Look at me. I'm not racist. Yeah. Okay. All right. We get that. You're still white supremacists, but the Democrats are too. See, I don't play that game. I don't play that the Republicans are more racist than the Democrats. The Democrats are just as racist as Trump. Let's be clear, but let's go back to what I'm saying. Trump is connected with Turning Points USA, which is run by Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk's dad used to work at Trump Towers. He worked with Trump. So Turning Points USA is a satellite for the Trump administration. I want y'all to follow that. That's why I stay watching what Turning Points USA is doing. Turning Points USA, they are the bad cop in the Trump administration. So what they do, they spew a lot of anti-black racism from Turning Points USA. And what they usually, PragerU too, that's all Trump. But Turning Points USA, that's directly connected to Trump. That's why Donald Trump Jr. is always doing events with them. And they have the same MO. They use the same playbook at Turning Points USA. Charlie Kirk's racist ass. He's all connected to the alt-right and just racist as he can damn be. Turning Points USA, they've been exposed for having white supremacists working there. They're sharing tweets, making nigger jokes and all this stuff. So these are hardcore white supremacists. What they do, their MO is getting a bunch of black immigrants to work with the people at Turning Points USA, and they get these black immigrants to go out here and spew anti-black bullshit. You understand? They get their black immigrants to go out here and spew anti-black bullshit for the Trump administration, basically. And they make sure to recruit Negroes who have immigrant backgrounds, preferably anchor baby Negroes, Negroes who are half immigrant, half ADOS, so that they can lay claim to an ADOS lineage, but they will use their other background to undermine us. Like Candace Owens. Candace Owens, when she was talking at the Senate thing, first thing she mentioned was one of her grandparents could be traced back to a plantation. But the thing is, she's Caribbean. She's always identified as Caribbean because that's where her other people are from. So the problem is, and I talked about this on my last broadcast, and as far as that, how that ties in with Trump, Trump understands that ASAP has that dual allegiance because ASAP has talked greasy about foundational black Americans, and ASAP has bragged about being from Barbados. So Trump knows what he's doing, and he's pandering to the coon base that he has because he can use them as useful idiots, and this serves a lot of different purposes. He can sit up here and say, well, ASAP shouldn't be mistreated. This gives the impression that he's not a racist to his base, and he can recruit other anchor baby Negroes to do the dirty work for the white supremacists. So it's a chess move. It's a chess move. ASAP is not ADOS. Let's be very clear. He's not full ADOS. See, we're going to have to distinguish these people. You understand? And we're going to have to let people know what our lineage is and the levels of the lineage mean, what it means. See, me, I'm a full-blooded foundational black American. You understand? I'm a full-blooded foundational black American. I want y'all to be clear. I don't have dual allegiances to other nations. See, we're going to have to distinguish and quantify who's who and what's what. Let's be very clear. They do it with other groups. I'm a made man, as they say. Full-blooded. You see? See, other groups, they quantify different levels the same way. They quantify the same way. In the Jewish community, it's like, you know, 50 50. 50 50 is like, you know, 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 50 50 is a Jewish person got to have a Jewish mother. You can't marry this person, or you shouldn't marry that person who's not Jewish. They have little stuff like that in their communities. The Native American community has that. As a matter of fact, in order for them to get benefits, starting in the late 1800s, they started to have the blood quantum, and they had to quantify, are you full-blooded? What level of blood do you have? You understand? Other groups do this. Let's be clear. Other groups do this. I'm giving y'all some game here. Don't let people, when we try to do it, people want to shame us. See, the thing is, with black Americans, they treat us like the trash bins of other groups, meaning that everybody can come and just dump their bullshit onto us and we're supposed to accept it. That weakens us. We ain't weakened. We're not going to live like that. We're going to have to start quantifying who's full-blood foundational black American and who's not. Because that's a problem. Some of these Negroes, like the Candace Owens and all these other MAGA Negroes who are anchor babies, they get one black grandparent from here, and they sit up here with Jamaican flags and African flags and all this stuff, and they have more of a cultural allegiance to that, and we're just a come up to them. We're just a garbage dump to them. They dump garbage on us, but they never do that to their other country. You notice that? All these anchor baby dual allegiance Negroes, they always have all the vitriol for black America. They always throw dirt on us, and what about black on black crime, and what about this, and what about sex, and what about this? We don't need no reparations in black America. They do that here, but they don't ever say that about that other country that they have a connection to. They never, ever, ever, ever do that. All these dual citizenship niggas, they don't sit up here talking about Jamaica shouldn't get no damn reparations. They don't talk about Haiti shouldn't get no reparations from the French. They never say that. But they always come over here talking about our business and what we shouldn't be getting. You dig? So we're going to have to start quantifying some of this stuff. Who's full-blooded foundational black American? You ding? See, that's how we're going to have to get down. And we don't need permission from nobody. See, we think everything we do, we got to wait on a white person to give us permission. No, we don't. We can come up with our own quantifiable standard of who should be qualified to speak on issues within our ethnic group. You understand? And if other people who are not full-blooded want to speak on the issues, they're going to have to prove that they are dedicated and they have a full allegiance here. Because that dual allegiance bullshit, that ain't going to cut it. This dual allegiance garbage that's going on, that ain't cutting it. We need folks who are made and full-blooded in order to really represent. If people are trying to represent us and you ain't made or full-blooded foundational black American, even if you got one parent or one grandparent or whatever, we got to check your credentials to see if you're going to try to represent the need of 40 million people. You there? Because remember, up until now, everybody went out of their way to distance themselves from us culturally and even genetically. You see? You notice that? Up until now, everybody, somebody be jet black. Hey, brother. Oh, I ain't no brother now. I'm Dominican. Hey, bro. Oh, I ain't no brother. I'm Ethiopian. You know, they went out of their way to prioritize other ethnic groups. Yeah? So that's how we're going to have to get down. Oh, Lord. And I put up an article. These some white women somewhere in Ohio. They talking about they look white, but they're really black. They got like a small percentage of black in them. Somebody's black from like a couple of generations back. So now these people who look white, and that's another thing. Some of these low-key undercover Rachel Dolezals are people who got like a grandma from 2 generations ago. So now that we're talking about our ethnic group and us getting what we need to get, now other people are going to be like, well, my grandmother, she was a Negro. And how we fix that is anybody who gets benefits, when we get some paper on the table, one of the requirements is that you are going to have to be a person who has claimed black for at least the last 10, 20 years.
That's too short.
Yeah. Well, some people might not be that old, sweetie. You know what I'm saying?
If you're 50, it should be longer. If you're 60.
We're going to have to see proof, and that, because that's going to stop a lot of the bullshit. Because I'm telling you, if they start giving reparations to to descendants of slaves, what you're going to have an avalanche of $5 Negroes. You're going to have $5 Negroes, meaning you're going to get a bunch of white people claiming that they got a black great-great-grandmother running to the front of the damn line.
You shouldn't get it if they can pass it.
That's the point. That is the point. Let me tell you, they always talk about black people be wanting handouts. White supremacists are the biggest beggars on the fucking planet. They are the kings and queens of handouts. I wish black people stopped this shame shit where you feel ashamed for asking for something you deserve. Because the white supremacists shame you. Oh, look at you, welfare. Oh, y'all blacks be begging. They are the main ones with their fucking handout. The white supremacists are vultures. White supremacists are vultures. Anything free, they're right there. Anything that's unearned, they're the first fucking people in line. I wish black people stopped letting them punk you out. The white supremacists are vultures. When something is free, they're right there with their damn handout. They get every privilege and benefit imaginable, but let something else free pop up, they're right there. They are the biggest moochers on the planet. All they do is mooch. The minute somebody is about to get some benefits, they come through trying to finesse a way for them to get some. Just like with the Native Americans. When they said they're going to give Native Americans benefits, white supremacists back then started paying money, giving the census takers $5 so they can get written down as Native Americans so they could start getting all those benefits. That's why all the Native Americans today look white, because they ain't Native Americans. 90% of the people who are Native Americans are white. They're not Native Americans. That's why they call them $5 Indians. It's a bunch of Rachel Dolezals. And remember, Rachel Dolezal wasn't doing blackface because of some kind of desire to help black society. Remember, Rachel Dolezal was finessing money for herself. She was trying to get a bag for her. You understand? That's why black folks better stop all that. We're going to invite somebody to the cookout. Stop that bullshit. We got to start excluding people from the damn cookout. That's the problem. We the cookout people, we invite everybody and they dilute anything we're supposed to get. We have to be exclusionary. We have to exclude people who are not a part of our lineage and ethnic group, and we have to be unapologetic about it and not let them punk us out. Well, if y'all doing that, what do white people do it? You do it anyway. You already do it. You already exclude us from everything. White society excludes us from everything. We're already excluded. I don't know why that threat bothers black. Well, what if white people start excluding you? We can barely go anywhere when you're around. We can't even go to a restaurant hardly when you're around. Y'all call the police. You exclude us from everything. Stop being afraid of these fucking people, man. As a group, we got to stop being afraid as a group and start circling our damn wagons and saying, okay, we're going to exclude you. We don't want you around. We want to handle our own business without you. You dig? And that's the problem right there. See, black folks got to understand this. And y'all saw the video of, and I talked about this on YouTube earlier, the white lady in the restaurant over there in North Carolina. There was some black women at a restaurant. They were enjoying themselves, sisters laughing, joking, having a good time. And this old white woman, Nancy Goodman, she's in there. And she went over to the black women, y'all being too loud. You know, that was this white woman feeling insecure about black women being in her space, being in an equal space to her. So this white woman just started talking about, well, I got a black friend. Well, they're like, what the hell? What does that have to do with anything? Do you have that video, babe, of the white lady? Pull it up. Okay, you haven't seen it? The white lady? Okay. Is there an iPad over here? We want to show it real quick. Let's see if it works. Is it working? Okay. I'm going to show y'all this, by the way. Hope I don't cut off. I might have been on here for an hour. If I cut off, I'll start over. Okay. Thank you. All right, hold on one second, guys. Let me finally show y'all this clip. I'm messing with my kid's iPad here. Y'all bear with me. Okay, we got a bunch of dinosaur games on this mother. My kids be playing dinosaur games all day. Hold on one second. I want to show y'all this clip. Okay, how's my kid's iPad? And by the way, while I'm trying to do this, you guys can go to hiddencolorsfilm.com, hiddencolorsfilm.com. And the movie Hidden Colors 5 will be in theaters next week, and I am very excited about that. Okay, where is this? Okay, okay, here it is. Okay. Hold on, y'all bear with me 1 second. Get them on Twitter, not now. Okay, come on, thing. Come on, man. Okay. All right, now look at this. Hold on. Let me flip my camera. How do I flip this? Hold on. All right, hold on.
What you gotta understand is that you don't know what people going through. Oh, you wanna come over here? You wanna come? You ain't gonna come over here. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Don't talk about some real stuff.
Friends that are black, and I love them.
We never said anything about color. We never said anything. So here's the thing. Let me understand.
You're too loud.
We're too loud. In your opinion. Let me show you my money. It's just as green as yours.
Rochon, you're so stupid, nigga.
Stupid?
You did see that? Okay. Oh, here, play it over. All right. Okay, could y'all hear that? Okay. Could y'all hear that pretty good? All right. So I want y'all to notice some things about that. Now Miss Lexi is listening to it. Yeah, she was trying to trigger the sisters. Yeah, and this white woman, the fact that those sisters were in there enjoying themselves. Okay, hold on. Wait. Hold on, because this person is trolling. Let me block them. Hold on. Okay, there you go. Sorry about that. It was white supremacists in here trolling. First of all, the sisters were in there enjoying themselves, and that was the problem. The white supremacists, especially white supremacist women, they hate to see black women enjoying themselves. White supremacist women hate to see black women enjoying themselves. And I've talked about this before, how that secret venom that white women like that, white supremacist women have for black women, and y'all sense it on your jobs. That's a hatred that they have. That's really, it's a real covert hate, and it comes out. But the fact that those sisters were in there having a good time, it was like, wait a minute. This ain't supposed to be how these Negroes act. And she walked up to him, talking about they allowed, and then the first thing she said, well, I have friends who are black. And they're like, what the hell does that have to do with anything? Like, what the hell? She liked people like that. The black people they like to hang around are like the diamond and silks. They like the diamond and silk Negroes, buck dancing mammies, stereotypical buck in your eye type niggas. Or they like broke, poor, hungry, downtrodden Negroes that they're helping. They love, those are the kind of people who like black people who are charity cases. You know what I'm saying? Those are her friends. They're used to dealing with black women like in the hood, you know, the black woman who's struggling. That's who they like. That's their friend. Somebody they can donate clothes to, little shit like that. That's who they feel comfortable around. Because they know that's an old white supremacist. So she comes from that era where their family might have had a maid and their dad was in there fucking the maid. You know, and she know how her mama felt about it. You understand? She comes from that era where she knows how a lot of these white males have sexual lust and desire for black women. So a lot of those old, decrepit white supremacist women, they have a lot of vitriol towards black women. And those sisters in there, lovely, very lovely sisters, having a good time. So she had to go over there and bring them down a peg. She had to go and just let me bring them down a little bit. They're having a little bit too much fun. See, black people enjoying themselves is a problem. Whenever we're enjoying ourselves, white supremacists always got a bug up their ass about that. And what really set her off is when the black woman says, hey, my money spends just like yours. So what the sister was saying is, I'm equal to you. That's what set that woman off right there. I want y'all to catch that. When the black woman says, my money spends just like yours, that's when that white woman got real mad. She was like, you such a stupid nigger. That hit a nerve. How dare you make yourself equal to me? That's where the nigger word came out. And I tell y'all all the time, white supremacists at your job are the same way. I've been telling y'all for years, that's how they are. When you are a black person working somewhere, if you work in the basement, if you work as a security guard, if you work as a janitor, the white people at the job love you. You always see on the news some white courthouse or some white school always doing something for the black janitor. They make a whole big deal about doing something for the black janitor. I saw something, I think it was in North Carolina, where it was a black janitor had been out of school for like 100 years, and they bought him. The nigga been there. He's been there forever. So they all got together and had a big party for him, and they wheel him out. Thank you, I appreciate you. We like that. They wheel him out, get him a birthday cake and some, They make a whole big deal out of it. And I've seen white people when they talk to, and I've been to business meetings, and I've seen the shoe shine man in the lobby, and white execs go and talk to him, and just they're so friendly with the shoe shine Negro. Hey Bob, how's that game, Jerome? Hey, I sure love the game. Boy, I'm gonna bet you that Dallas is going to get it this year. I tell you, they got some good people on defense now. You know, they have that. They love Jerome down at the shoe shine bar. They love that nigga. But when you start getting on the higher floors, when there's a black person and you start getting promotions at that job, when you ain't working in the shoe shine department no more, you're not working in the mailroom. See, when you worked in the mailroom, they used to talk to you about sports and all that shit, but all of a sudden your ass done got a promotion, so now they done put you upstairs. No, they ain't friendly no more. It ain't that friendly. The closer you get to these folks, the less friendly they get. When you start working in their department, now all that old small talk goes out the window. You dig? When you're working on their floor, so now they start whispering around each other. You dig? When you come around, they get to whispering. All that old friendly ass banter goes right out the window. And God forbid you get a promotion over them, they lose their fucking mind. Let me tell you something. It becomes complete contempt when they find out you got a promotion over them. Nigga, y'all don't understand the sabotage and the level of hatred that they have if they find out a black person then got a damn promotion over them. I can guarantee you they had meetings about your ass. They're down there at Human Resources complaining. It becomes, then they start doing little shit to try to get you fired. Then they come in there doing that little slick talk to try to antagonize you to get you fired. You know? They do not like you to be equal or promoted over them in any way. That really bothers them. That's why notice, let me tell you something. When you work, and I've talked about this before, if you work at a job, and if I cut off, I'm gonna start over, so don't worry. If you work at a job somewhere and you work on an equal floor with certain people where there's levels to the job. I'm not talking about it's just like one little position forever. If there's a place where certain positions rise up, the people there, the white people at the job, they're usually friendly to you so they can fish information out of you. You understand? They're usually friendly to you so they can kind of fish some information out of you. One thing is they always want to know how much you make. And they try to be slick about it. They try to get it out of you. You notice that? They'll try to be slick, but they want to know how much your ass make. Now, you better not dare ask them that, but don't they be trying to get that shit out of your ass? They try to be slick, ask you all types of questions. They're the kings and queens of that shit. When it comes to a black person, first they'll try to small talk you. Hey man, did you see the new game? Are you in the Game of Thrones? Oh man, Game of Thrones is so fucking awesome, man. Yeah, man, it was great, man. The first season was a little slow, dude, but the second season, man, really fucking rocked, dude. Really good. Man, we got to get together and do the Game of Thrones. We got to watch it, man. I have a good bar, man. Great drinks, man. Great hors d'oeuvres, and man, we can go, man, on the weekend, man. Have a good time, dude. You know, that's if you can afford it, man. Can you afford it? I mean, how much are they paying you around here, dude? They do a little shit like that. Trying to slip that in. All right. Yeah, I make a little something. And no worries, man. No worries, dude. But hey, man, Game of Thrones did. Oh, shut up, motherfucker. Shut up. Trying to fish information out your ass. Yeah. And with sisters, what they do, let me tell you, with the sisters, what they do, because they watch your ass. They watch you. The white women, they watch you and study you, sisters. And you know this. They study your ass. If you come to work with any kind of glow up, they notice. Sisters, if you come to work not looking like an extra from The Color Purple, then they notice. Sometimes y'all might look, dressed down. You might not wear makeup. You might pull your hair back in a ponytail or whatever. You try to be extra casual. But some days you might want to spruce it up. When you spruce it up, they act like they're just giving compliments or whatever. But nigga, they looking at everything. They like, wait a minute. Oh, I love your hair. Look at you. You're real fancy today, aren't you, Laquita? You're kind of fancy today, huh? You going to a wedding or something? And then they go behind to the human resources that go to the other white supervisor who they cool with. Laquita came into work today. Her nails have these long nails. I mean, how much money is she spending on those nails? Looked like she had some extensions. And I know I have a black friend. Those are expensive. I mean, what kind of money is she making around here? Yeah, I have a black friend that went to college. Yeah, she has those extensions. Those are about what, $300-400? What kind of money is she making around here? I don't make that kind of money. You come in there with your weave or something. They looking at your ass, tallying up how much the shit costs. Did you see her eyelashes? How much are those to get put on? Like $175? Well, how much is she getting paid around here? I know you can't tell me because of the law, but I mean, ballpark figure. What's she making? Nosy as fuck. All in your business because the sisters know not to say. Y'all don't be saying shit. Y'all know if you got some sense. If you ain't no bedwench and no mammy, you know not to let them in your business. Sisters play their ass to the left because you already know how they get down. So you try your best to be as vague as possible, but they gonna keep fishing. Let me tell you something. Their ass be all up on your Facebook page. They be all on your Facebook page. And then come asking you shit about what you did. Hey, LaShonda, I just saw your Facebook page. When'd you go down to Cancun? When'd you go to Cancun? I didn't know you went to Cancun. Like, damn, bitch. All right. Yeah, I went, a few weeks ago. Oh, wow. You must be getting the big bucks, huh? Then they go down to human resources. How's this black bitch getting vacation money and I'm not, and I've been here longer than her? They are the pocket watching queens. They are the purse watching this ass people. Nigga, they stay up in your damn mix. Yeah, spying on your pages. Oh, they stay on that. Man, anyway, my thing is about to end. Let me get off here. I'm like, it's about to cut off. It's about to cut off in 40 seconds. But anyway, man, y'all go to hiddencolorsfilm.com. hiddencolorsfilm.com, ladies and gentlemen. Get the movie. Yeah, get the movie. Get Hidden Colors Film. Go to hiddencolorsfilm.com. Get Hidden Colors 5. Pre-order the DVD. It's in theaters next week, man. But pre-order the DVD now. It's about to be on and popping. I'ma holla. Y'all have a good night. Follow me on Instagram if you're not following me. Follow me on the gram if you're not following me, ladies and gentlemen. The HiddenColorsFilm.com. Y'all be good. I'm out.